వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు మై ఛానల్. జస్ట్ సేయింగ్ అండి. ఇందులో మొత్తం 5 ప్యాసేజెస్ ఉంటాయండి. ఈచ్ ప్యాసేజ్కి 5 క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉంటాయి. 5 సెకండ్స్లో రైట్ ఆన్సర్ ఏంటో చూస్ చేసుకోండి. Passage number 1. He came out of a stormy February night. 2 large eyes glared at me through the darkness of my rain-drenched cabin window, and in the gleam of lighting, I saw a large brown body and huge jaws. I feared it was a lion. I had gone to British Columbia on the Pacific coast of Canada to write a novel. For 7 months, I had lived all alone in my wooden cabin. Scared, I slowly backed into the kitchen for my torch and an axe. I shone the torch through the window to find myself facing a large black and brown dog, his tail wagging wildly. I opened the door slightly and he rushed into the room, drinking pools of water, going half mad with delight. In spite of his big head, he was very thin. The bones showed through his coat, but the look in his eyes said more clearly than any words that he was hungry. I gave him all the near I could find in the kitchen. Then he spent the next 2 hours finding different ways to thank me, whining, burying his wet head in my lap, pawing at my legs, reacting to my every look or movement. Every time I looked up from my work, his deep brown eyes were on me, and his tail thumped the floor. So that night in 1967, Bhutto, the wild dog from forest, came into my lonely life. First question, why did the author go to Canada? To hunt for animals, to do creative writing, to live in a forest alone, to protect stray animals. And the right answer is to do creative writing. I had gone to British Columbia on the Pacific coast of Canada to write a novel. Second question, why did the author fetch an axe from the kitchen? To protect himself, to attack a robber, to kill a lion, to hack the dog. And the right answer is to protect himself. Scared, I slowly backed into the kitchen for my torch and an axe. He clearly stated that he was scared, so it's obvious that he was trying to protect himself. Third question, the dog built its tail on the floor to show its hunger, anger, impatience, gratitude. And the right answer is gratitude. Then he spent the next 2 hours finding different ways to thank me, whining, burying his wet head in my lap, pawing at my legs, reacting to my every look and movement. Here, author said the dog was finding ways to thank him. Being thankful is nothing but showing gratitude. Fourth question, from that stormy night in 1967, Bhutto became the author's son, ward, companion, adversary. And the right answer is companion. So that night in 1967, Bhutto, the wild dog from forest, came into my lonely life. Coming into lonely life is nothing but being a companion. Fifth question, who came to the author's house in storm? A friend, a wild dog, a lion, a stranger. And the right answer is a wild dog. He came out of a stormy February night. Bhutto, the wild dog from forest, came into my lonely life. Passage number 2. Paper is different from the other waste produced because it comes from a sustainable resource. Unlike the minerals and oils used to make plastics and metals, trees are replaceable. Paper is also biodegradable, so it doesn't pose as much threat to the environment when it is discarded. While 45 out of every 100 tons of wood fiber used to make paper in Australia comes from waste paper, the rest comes directly from virgin fiber from forests and plantations. By the world standards, this is a good performance since the world average is 33% waste paper. Governments have encouraged waste paper collection and sorting schemes, and at the same time the paper industry has responded by developing new cycling technologies that have paved the way for even great utilization of used fiber. As a result, industry's use of recycled fibers is expected to increase at twice the rate of virgin fiber over the coming years. First question. The most suitable title for the passage is Paper Production, Paper Manufacture, Paper Recycling, Wood Fiber. And the right answer is paper recycling. Second question. Paper is different from other waste products because it cannot be easily destroyed, it comes from a sustainable resource, it is not biodegradable, it comes from irreplaceable source. And the right answer is it comes from a sustainable resource. Paper is different from the other waste produce because it comes from a sustainable resource. Third question. Which of the following is not directly related to paper recycling? Collection of waste paper, development of new technologies, sorting of waste paper, growing forests and plantations. And the right answer is growing forests and plantations. Fourth question. What is the average percentage of waste paper in the world? 45%, 33%, 44%, 34%. And the right answer is 33%. The world average is 33% waste paper. Fifth question. Which of the following is true according to the passage? Paper industry's use of recycled fiber will go up in the coming years. Plastics and metals are biodegradable. And the right answer is paper industry's use of recycled fiber will go up in the coming years. As a result, industry's use of recycled fibers is expected to increase at twice the rate of virgin fiber over the coming years. Passage number 3. Once, an ant who had come to drink at a stream fell into the water and was carried away by the swift current. He was in great danger of drowning. A dove, perched on a nearby tree, saw the ant's danger and dropped a leaf into the water. The ant climbed onto this and was carried to safety. Sometime after this, a hunter creeping through the bushes saw the dove asleep and took careful aim with his gun. He was about to fire when the ant, who was nearby, crawled forward and bit him sharply in the ankle. The hunter missed his aim, and the loud noise of the gun awakened the dove from the sleep. She saw her danger and flew swiftly away to safety. Thus, the ant repaid the dove for having saved his life in the foaming current of the stream. First question. The ant came to the stream to drink at it, fall into it, look at the swift current, to carry back water. And the right answer is to drink at it. Once, an ant who had come to drink at a stream fell into the water. Second question. The dove dropped a leaf into the water to help itself, drown the ant, save the ant, perch on it. And the right answer is save the ant. A dove perched on a nearby tree saw the ant's danger and dropped a leaf into the water. Third question. The dove was in danger because there was a bush nearby. Hunter wanted to care for it. It had fallen off the branch. A hunter was about to shoot it. And the right answer is a hunter was about to shoot it. Sometime after this, a hunter creeping through the bushes saw the dove asleep and took careful aim with his gun. That means he was about to shoot it. Fourth question. The word aim in the passage means to have an ambition, to point a gun at something, to try to reach somewhere, to look at something. And the right answer is to point a gun at something. He took careful aim with his gun. Means pointing a gun at something. Fifth question. The ant repaid the dove by biting the hunter, warning the dove, crawling near the hunter, biting the dove. And the right answer is biting the hunter. The ant who was nearby crawled forward and bit him sharply in the ankle. The hunter missed the aim. That's how the ant repaid the dove. Passage number 4. Television has caused a considerable fall in cinema attendance and has materially affected leisure habits in many ways. The cinema remains, however, the most popular form of indoor entertainment outside the home. A third of all adults, including 2/3 of those under 25 years of age, and 1 out of 2 school children go to the cinema on an average at least once a week. Attendance at theatres is much smaller, though most people visit them occasionally. Throughout the country as a whole, there is known to be an enthusiastic and growing public for concerts, ballads, and operas. Dancing is popular, especially with those under 25 years of age. It has been estimated that there are 500 ballrooms in Great Britain, and dances and other social gatherings are often held in these balls or in club rooms. First question. The most popular indoor entertainment outside the house is television, dancing, game, cinema. And the right answer is cinema. The cinema remains, however, the most popular form of indoor entertainment outside the home. Second question. The proportion of school children who go to the cinema every week is 1/3, 1 out of 2, 2/3, not stated. And the right answer is 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2 school children go to the cinema on an average at least once a week. Third question. The word fall in the first sentence can be replaced by decline, defeat, collapse, shortage. And the right answer is decline. Television has caused a considerable decline in cinema attendance. Fourth question. The word materially in the first sentence means bodily, gravely, essentially, substantially. And the right answer is essentially. Fifth question. In Great Britain, dance mostly takes place in theatres, ballrooms, homes, parks. And the right answer is ballrooms. It has been estimated that there are 500 ballrooms in Great Britain, and dances and other social gatherings are often held in these balls or in club rooms. Passage number 5. How do you understand multiple intelligences? In 1983, Howard Gardner, a Harvard University professor, developed a theory called multiple intelligences. In his book Frames of Mind, he outlines 7 intelligences that he feels are possessed by everyone: visual or spatial, verbal or linguistic, musical or rhythm, logic or math, body or kinesthetic, interpersonal and intrapersonal. In 1996, he added an 8th intelligence, naturalistic. In short, if you have ever done things that come easily for you, probably you are drawing on one of your intelligences that is well developed. On the other hand, if you have tried to do things that are very difficult to master or understand, you may dealing with material that calls on one of your less developed intelligences. If playing the piano by ear comes easily to you, your musical or rhythm intelligences may be very strong. If you have trouble writing or understanding poetry, your verbal or linguistic intelligence may not be as well developed. This does not mean that you will never be able to write poetry. It simply means that you have not fully developed your skills in this area. First question. How many intelligences does Gardner speak about? 8, 7, multiple, innumerable. And the right answer is 8. In 1996, he added an 8th intelligence. Second question. Inability to perform certain tasks indicates lack of spatial intelligence, naturalistic intelligence, task-related intelligence, intrapersonal intelligence. And the right answer is task-related intelligence. Third question. What does kinesthetic means? Dynamic, sensory, flexible, musical. And the right answer is sensory. Fourth question. What type of intelligence do people who can think in pictures have? Visual, naturalistic, linguistic, musical. And the right answer is visual. Fifth question. What does trouble in understanding poetry mean? You are not master of vocabulary. You have not developed this special skill. And the right answer is you have not developed this special skill. ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ కానీ సజెషన్స్ కానీ ఉంటే కమెంట్ సెక్షన్లో మెన్షన్ చేయండి. Thanks for watching guys. Before you leave, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Just saying andi.